Well, this is about Bill Blasco and his girl Bobbie D. Bill was a butcher by day, a horror fan by night. Both Bill and Bobbie D shared their love for horror flicks. They would watch them together every Friday night after Bill finished his shift at the butcher shop. They had a special ritual. Before the movie started, they would always have a glass of wine, then a big bowl of popcorn to share. One Friday night, while watching a horror movie, Bobbie turned to Bill and said, "I love you more than all the candy corn in the world." Bill was taken aback by these bold words. He had been seeing Bobbie for a while, but she had never said anything like this before. And to be honest, he didn't know how to respond. So he did what any sensible man would do. He grabbed a handful of popcorn and said, "You are the peanut butter to my jelly, the ketchup to my fries, the tequila to my sunrise." Then he leaned in and whispered, "I love you too. But please don't ever say that again." Now, whenever Bobbie teased Bill about his undying love for her, he would always respond with a playful, "Don't you forget I am the one who brought you the bloody guts and the heart." This made Bobbie roll her eyes and laugh at the same time. One day, Bill decided to take their love to the next level. He wanted to surprise Bobbie with something really special. So he went to the jeweler's and picked out a beautiful ring. It was a simple band of silver with a single emerald in the center. He knew that Bobbie loved emeralds, so he thought it was the perfect choice. He couldn't wait to see the look on her face when he proposed. The night of the proposal, Bill was so nervous. He kept pacing back and forth in their apartment, unable to sit still. Finally, he heard the familiar sound of Bobbie's key in the door, and he rushed to hide the ring in his pocket. When Bobbie walked in, she looked beautiful as always. Bill tried to act casual, but he could tell that something was up. "What's going on?" Bobbie asked, noticing his nervousness. Bill took a deep breath and said, "I just wanted to tell you that I love you." Bobbie smiled and said, "I love you too, silly." She didn't know that this was only half true. Bill's heart sank. Was he going to ruin everything? He opened his mouth to speak, but no words came out. All he could think about was how much he loved Bobbie and how he wanted to spend the rest of his life with her. Suddenly, an idea struck him. He reached into his pocket and pulled out the ring. "Will you marry me?" he asked, his voice trembling slightly. Bobbie gasped. "Yes," she whispered, tears welling up in her eyes. "Yes." Of course, Bill slipped the ring on her finger and they embraced tightly. In that moment, they knew that they were meant to be. The horror movie marathon would continue for the rest of their lives.